Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode, Prince Hermes and his cousins, Prince Orfeo of Cannock and Princess Olyssa of Moonbrook, found the Eye of Malroth at the bottom of the sea cave. The Eye of Malroth will allow them to see the secret entrance that leads to Rhone, the homeland of the evil sorcerer Hargon, who's caused all the evil in this world. So, in order to get to where the hidden entrance is, though, they're going to have to do some traveling through a warp zone again. They're going to have to use the warp zone in Baron. That one prisoner that they talked with said, hey, if you're really strong, try the warp zone over to the right. So we're going to take that guy up on his challenge, I guess. Because obviously we're pretty strong, we're able to navigate that sea cave. Yeah, it took 2 tries, but that was a pretty tough thing with tough monsters and lava. So our rat hero, Prince Hermes, he could stand the heat. So maybe it's time he challenges himself by heading into that warp. So we're going to head back to Baran. We're not going to save here though, because we still want Castle Ostafair to be our return point. Although Baron will be becoming our save point soon. So let's just make some room in our inventory. We're going to sell that one Dragon's Bane that we found on our way down to get the Eye of Malroth. There we go, clear out some inventory space, and then we're going to head into that room there. So it's behind the clinic. We're going to need to use the jail key to get in there, so you have to remember that because the jail key won't be on the screen when we go into the clinic. So you just gotta remember what key you see. You see the jail thing there, but when we step out of the clinic, that tile is covered up, so just make sure you use your jail key, and we also sort of use your step guard spell from Orfeo, because these things take off quite a bit of damage, so we're going to need all the hit points we can, even though we're only making a short jump into the Cave of Rhone. So we can talk with this guy. The ancient road to Rhone was once west of this monolith. Now you can take those stairways and it'll take you out of this little thing, but if you go to the north of the warp zone, we get the secret here. Please, please do not hurt me. I can tell they were secret. In Hamlin Village there is a water crest. Seek it. So that's another clue on where the water crest is, other than the other one that's in a very remote place. And you should have the idea to check there because the monster was standing on that one tile. So here we're going to approach this mountain area here in the swamp, and we're going to select the Eye of Malroth, and it'll open up with this doorway. This leads us to basically the toughest dungeon in the game, the road to Rhone. It's longer than the final castle, and has really dangerous enemies. This floor itself is very dangerous here. It's the Hork cave. I'm going to fast forward basically just to kind of show you how fast. But basically all the enemies that we encounter in here are groups of horks, usually 3 or 4. And they can be really, really deadly because they have that sweet breath which can put your characters to sleep. And the Dragon's Bane has no effect on the sweet breath. It only has effect on the sleep spell, so they can really put a hurting on your party, and they actually do for us, where they end up putting like multiple people to sleep, and we just have to survive multiple rounds of them just wailing on us. So, and they seem really, really hard to run from. So very dangerous battle. We actually end up losing Orfeo, but we were able to bring him back with the Leaf of the World Tree. Orfeo will eventually learn the revive spell himself, to be able, so we wouldn't have to necessarily rely on the Leaf of the World Tree, but it's always good to have a Leaf of the World Tree anyway, because somebody might have to revive Orfeo. So, yeah, you can see the Horks are kind of locking us down with that sweet breath. And they almost take out Olyssa too, but luckily she's able to use her Leaf of the World Tree. And now that we used our Leaf of the World Tree, a new Leaf of the World Tree will appear back in the island. So we'll definitely want to go grab another one of them. Always pays to carry one of them with us. So yeah, this Hork Cave has the highest encounter rate, tied with transition screens at basically 33%. So you're just gonna come down here real quick, grab this Life Crest, cast outside, and then cast return so we get back to Castle Osterfair. Because to the northwest of Castle Osterfair is the Shrine of Rubiss that we were told about. And we were told by the Dragon Lord's grandson that basically once we got the 5 crests, we should go seek out Rubiss. So now we have the 5 crests. One was from that lighthouse, the other one was from Hamlin, third was from the Castle Osterfair, the fourth was in the Fire Shrine, and then the last one there was in the Cave to Rhone in the Hork Pit. It's funny, the Life Crest is in a pit of death. All those zombies there. They're just, no encounters in this area. We just walk down to the bottom. We step there in the middle. If we have all 5 of the crests, this happens. I hear a mortal voice calling me. Oh, 3 descendants of Erdrick. I shall help thee. I am Rubiss, an enchanter, and long ago I promised Erdrick to help when the time came. Now is the time. Receive my charm and my spell of protection. And we have a Rubiss's charm now in our inventory, and that item will be used to dispel the illusion that Hargon has placed over his castle. Somebody told us that Hargon has cast an illusion over his castle to make it appear to be a peaceful place. So, the charm of Rubiss will help us see through the lies, help us see things as they truly are. So now we're going to head back to Baran. We just head south toward Osterfair. Now, if you already had a Leaf of the Wall tree, once you get to around Osterfair here, you can just head to the east, and you'll wrap around to the west side of the wall, and you'll end up near Baran. But we want to go grab another Leaf of the Wall tree, so we're going to just head straight down south here, and since we used our leaf, a new one will spawn in the Leaf of the Wall tree, so we're just going to go pick up another one of them. We'll definitely need that on the cave to, going through the cave to Rhone. So we'll grab that, and then I also wanted to stop by Welfgar here real quick, because I just want to talk with Rogue Fastfinger. We didn't see what he said after we got the water key back from him, so I'm just going to show off that little piece of dialogue. Extend the episode a little bit here. Thankfully, Repel is strong enough that it's going to basically repel all the enemy encounters, so sea travel is just time-consuming. It's not so dangerous anymore. So now that we've, well, several episodes ago, we used that Watergate key that Rogue Fastfinger stole. Let's see what he has to say for himself, now that we foiled his evil schemes, I guess. Thievery. And what the... And that guard still feels bad. We should let the guard know, like, hey man, because he's beating himself up with others, like, oh, it's true, I locked the door, but Rogue Fastfinger escaped. You should let him know, hey man, he didn't really escape, he's still back there. So I'm sorry, I won't do that anymore. And he's such a good, honest thief now that even though we have that door open for him and he could sneak out and escape, he's just gonna sit back there in his little hidey hole. It's like a rat hiding in a little hole. So, let's get out of here. Recast Repel. And then we're going to head to the west, and that'll take us over to Baran. Unfortunately, Repel won't really block the encounters on Baran. But I guess that's good in a sense, because we're going to be doing some fighting, not necessarily in Baran, but probably around Toon, where the Tower of the Moon is. There's some good experience there. We might be able to find metal babbles there, and they give the most experience in the game. So maybe I'll be able to defeat one of them and finally be able to throw up its stats. Because we were going to need, if you thought that Hork Pit was tough, the Horks are easy compared to a lot of the other enemies in the Cave to Rhone. So we're going to want to do some more level grinding, more gold grinding, and get a second Shield of Strength for Princess Alyssa, so that then she has some free healing, and won't have to worry about using her magic points for healing, because she'll need them instead for, you know, offensive spells. So we're going to sleep here, prepared for that off-screen grinding that I'm going to do. And we're also going to make our save game here, because this is going to be our warp point for a good chunk of time now. So until we actually get out of Rhone and there's a final sanctuary. So, but before that final sanctuary, this will be our place, so we'll save our game. And hope to see you in the next episode, where we are going to be a little bit stronger and ready to tackle the cave to Rhone. Take care, have a good day. Bye.